Hey guys, this is sgtkamer and we're playing Zombie Army Trilogy. And this is going to be a walkthrough for the gold and blood bottles in the game. This chapter is the Village of the Dead. Now, unlike some other walkthroughs that just take you to the area where the gold is, they spin around and show it to you, and then they pick it up, then they cut over to the next one, spin around and show it to you. That can get confusing, and you're like, where in the heck are they in the game? Well, I'm going to be walking you to each of the areas so that there will be no question where these hidden artifacts and hidden treasures are at. So what I've done is I've went ahead and cleared the zombies out of the area, and that way I can just walk you to the area. One other thing to note too is that there are places where that you can go into the game and not turn around and go back. So you can miss this stuff if you get into an area that closes a door behind you or something similar. Then you won't be able to go back and get that treasure. So hopefully this guide will prevent that from happening for you, and you'll be able to get this stuff in pretty short order. So with that, here we go. This is the very start of the first chapter. So we come around this corner. You'll notice down at the end of the street, there's a building right there. That's where we'll be going for the first gold. So we're going to walk in this room, and right there it lays. So we'll grab that guy, and that's the first one. Then we'll progress on around, come to the next area that we're going to go into, and this is one of those areas that once you enter, then you can't go back. So in this building right here, once we go through this door, there's no turning back. Okay, so there's only one gold in the very first area, and so let's go ahead and move on in and get the next one. And there goes the door. Okay guys, now that we're inside this house, I've cleared the zombies from this area. So in this house, we're going to come through and go up the stairs. And then once we go back this way, there's another set of stairs. We'll go up these stairs. Then go down to the left. And right there on the floor is the second gold. Then we're going to head on down and go into the safe house. Wrong turn. There we go. Just going to run right on out this window instead of taking the long way around the stairs into the next area. Okay, and once you're in this safe house and picked up all of the ammo that you want, then we'll just head right on out this door and head on for the next gold in the first bottle. Okay guys, this is going to be our first bottle, and some of these bottles can be really hard to see. So the place that the first bottle is in is as soon as we come out of this safe house, there's a tree right down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out of the safe house and go down to this tree. And then we're going to have this tree right to our left. Now there is a building that is burned out and blowing out. And on the third floor of that building, sitting on the floor, is the first bottle. So there's the tree. We came from the safe house. Third floor. Zoom in, and the bottle is right there. So again, tree from the safe house, third floor, and the bottle is right there. And that's our first bottle of blood. Okay guys, from here we're going to go back around to the house where the big battle was at, and head on through there and go to the next bottle. So this is where we hit the skull and had the big battle. Once that's done, we'll come out this door, and then we're going to head right on down to the safe house, but not go in it, and show you where the next bottle's at. Okay guys, so there's the safe house. We're going to take a look to the left, and the building there that's all blowing apart, that's got the railing or whatever left on the top of it, the bottle is sitting to the left of it, right on top, right there. So safe house, and the bottle is on top of that broken down wall. Okay, so that gives us 2 bottles now, so we're going to go on in the safe house and head into the next area. Okay, as we go out into this next area, there's going to be 2 gold bars that we'll be finding before we go into the next safe house. So let's go on out and I'll show you where those 2 gold bars are at. Alright guys, as we come out of this safe house, I want to show you an area that you can go through and it'll lock you out, and you can miss a gold bar. If you come out and look down this street, that fog down through there, oh, zombie. That fog down through there, if you walk down through that fog, it will lock you out and you won't be able to get back down in this area. So, with that said, come out of the safe house, turn left and come down the street, and on this house to the left right here, go in here, and there's a gold bar on the floor right there. That'll be number 3. And again, as you go down through here, you don't want to go down this street until you get that gold bar. Okay guys, as you can see, I'd come up here and trigger this next objective, and right here is the street and the fog I was talking about. See, you can't go back. So you want to make sure that you get that gold bar back there before you come on down that street. So then, as you head on down to go around to the safe house, which is right there, before you go in there, just go in this blowing out house, and right there is the 4th bar. So now if we take a look, we see down here in the bottom right that we've got 4 of 5 bars, and that we've got 2 of 4 bottles. So the last bar and the last 2 bottles are past the next safe house. In the next area, that is the cathedral. So we'll go on in this safe house and head on over to the cathedral area and finish this area up. Okay guys, as we come out of this safe house, we're going to come up past this fence right here so we can see the bottle we're after. So if we come up past this fence and maybe past this concrete thing sitting here, and then we're going to kind of just look to the left. There's an old blown out building over there with 2 pieces of wood sticking out of them. See those 2 pieces of wood right there? Okay, on that building, just to the right, is the bottle. Right there. 2 pieces of wood and the bottle. Okay, and the final bottle is in this same area, and you don't really even have to move, but it is really hard to see. And it's up in this turret of this castle, sitting right there, really dark. So you can see the part of the castle with the cross and stuff on it, just to the right, and that side right there, in that window. If you zoom in, you can see it. And right there it is. So there you go. That's the fourth and final bottle of blood in this level. And then the gold is right on up the street. You hang a left in this street and go right past this guy that's hanging there and through this and right straight over to here. You'll see the gold laying right there. And that is the fifth and final gold. And so that completes the Village of the Dead in this game for the gold and the bottles. So I hope that helped you out, and stay tuned, and we will do the rest of the golden bottles in the other areas. And until then, fellas, if you like this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up down there, and make sure to share this video with all your friends. And if you're new to the channel and you want to be part of the team, go ahead and click the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And with that, we'll catch you on the flip side.